Beautiful day, beautiful Cornell Tech.
I love it. Okay, well, hello everyone. If you would ask me or anyone in the MBA program who's your favorite person, it would be this lady right here.
He says this to
Today,
everyone.
today we have Anyssa. To start us off, if you can tell us a little bit about yourself and your background before coming to Cornell Tech.
Yeah, sure. So, hi everyone. I'm Anyssa. I'm from Indonesia. I've been working for 6.5 years before going to Cornell Tech, mainly in tech companies. Hence why I applied to Cornell Tech. So I was working at a company called Grab. It's like the Uber for Southeast Asia. So it's a super app, does what Uber does. For 4 years in business development. And then I moved to Google and I worked there for 3 years under the large customer sales team, handling consumer packaged goods consumers. So I was basically doing tech sales for the last 6.5 years.
Love it. Thank you for sharing. Can you tell us a little bit why did you decide to do an MBA?
Yeah, for sure. So, one, I obviously wanted to advance in my career, and I knew that the path for me is definitely in tech. So, I was looking for a program that is very focused.
Mhm.
That's number one in tech. Secondly, I was also in the job field for almost 6.5 years, as I said. So, I didn't want to exit the job market for too long. So I was targeting a 1 year program, and Cornell Tech obviously falls into that. And I mean, MBA, who doesn't want an MBA to advance your career? So that is why at the end, Cornell Tech was like the best choice for me.
Love it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did think about that applying to Cornell Tech as well with the 1 year program
Mm.
because opportunity cost of doing it 2 years,
Mhm.
you would be not only paying tuition but losing on the opportunity of making money too.
Exactly.
But it has its positives and negatives.
Of
But
course.
talking about Cornell Tech,
Mm.
uh, can you share a little bit about your experience so far here on campus,
Yeah.
the classes, and what's your favorite class? Let's start
Mm.
with that.
Okay. So for me, it's been really wonderful.
Mhm.
I know it's different when you ask like different people off, obviously, but one thing I've heard from everyone is that they love that it's a intimate setting for an MBA class. Because I know most MBAs have bigger classrooms, like
Mhm.
usually there are 100 people in a class or even more. Our classes, on average, we have around like 30 to 40 people because our batch is like a total of 75.
Correct.
So we always have a setting where we can interact with the professors really closely. We can ask all the questions we want to the detail. So it feels like a very interactive and deep learning sessions. So that's one thing I know a lot of us really like. Um, Secondly, the classes have been what I've expected because I did research about all of the classes and electives that are offered
Mhm.
by Cornell Tech. I love the core classes because I did not have background in econs before this, so it was really helpful for me. Like managerial finance, accounting, these are things that I wouldn't just apply for like extra lessons.
Yep.
So the only way I can learn these in a very focused setting is by doing an MBA, I think. And the teachers were amazing. The professors are really good at explaining these very complicated things to people who doesn't have that background. So I really love the core classes that happen in our summer semester. But my favorite class was actually, at least to my memory, it was last semester with Professor Barbara Mink. She teaches strategic communication.
Mhm.
So it is tailored to how to communicate with more like the C levels in companies. So how do you portray yourself in a professional setting, and how do you talk, like speak up in a way?
We were not. I took that class too, but
Yeah.
we were not in the.
We were not.
I
You're
see.
in the Tuesday class. I'm in the
Yeah, I
Wednesday
was in
one.
Tuesday class.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like an important point you mentioned with being like a small cohort is you get to know everyone, and technically like all summer you're only MBAs. So this would be very helpful to get to know everyone and network more deeply than being in a bigger cohort
Yeah,
of 300 people.
I agree.
But that's so cool. So you moved from Indonesia right to New York City. How was that transition for you? Is it your first time in New York City? Have you been here before? And if you can tell us about your US transition.
Yeah. I've never lived in the US before, but I have traveled here probably like 2 times.
Okay.
So I have very minimum knowledge about the US. But like everyone else, movies, TV shows, that's the only thing I knew about New York. Once I got here, yeah, it's really nice. I mean, New York is what you see in movies and TV shows. It really is what
Especially in Christmas.
Yeah, oh, it's beautiful here. But other than that, I actually would highlight that living in Roosevelt Island in particular is so much more beautiful than maybe living in like the Upper West Sides or like the areas where other campuses are. As you can see here, the background is literally our neighborhood where we live. So our apartment is literally next to campus, 2 minutes walk. And the view in this island is really, really beautiful. It's really serene. It's clean. Transportation is so accessible everywhere. So as long as you have Google Map and yeah, like social media recommendations, you can easily find your spots. Like whatever you want, it's here in New York.
Do you use the tram or the subway more often?
Subway,
Subway.
definitely.
I see. I see. How did you adapt to the cold? Because now we're shooting this. We are in mid-January almost.
Yeah.
We're sitting outside, but I don't know. I'm a little bit shivering.
I'm not wearing any coat.
But no coat. But how's that for you?
Yeah. So at first I was a little bit scared because I was here last winter and it was terrible for me. And I only was here for like a couple of weeks. Turns out it's not as bad as I remembered it. So it's as long as you have layers prepared, buy your heat techs and have like proper coats, you can enjoy the beauty without like getting too cold. But then the beautiful thing about winter here is that you'll find days like today where it is like it's cold, it's windy, but then it's very warm at the same time. So it's 9 degrees Celsius out right now. Celsius.
Celsius. If that do the math, that would be
It's like a
55,
Yeah.
I would say. Actually,
So
maybe less.
yeah, it's really nice. I mean, you can wait for snow and you can also wait for sunny days. So it's like a very beautiful balance.
I see. I see. Because I moved from Minnesota, and I thought, oh, I'm moving to New York. It's gonna be less cold, but there are some days that it is a little bit colder than usual. Two more things before we finish this amazing interview. There's one point I forgot to ask about when we talked about Cornell Tech, which is one of the main core programs of Cornell Tech, which is Product Studio and Startup Studio. If you can briefly just tell us about your experience, and then we can finish with what you want to do after you graduate.
Yeah. Okay. I would be one of the people who vouches for Product Studio, actually.
Okay.
So you're asking the right person. So my experience was so for Product Studio, your team is selected for you. You basically answer a very thorough questionnaire about what you want to get from this program, what you want to build afterwards, and what kind of, I guess, interest or subtopic areas that you like. And I got matched with people who are basically the same, like in the same frequency as me in this program.
I see.
And I was matched with two computer science students, one engineering ECE student, and another one was from, I think, another computer science, but like a different major. I kind of forgot. But yeah, so we really sat down together and list down all of the areas that we care about before we actually jump into making a product. So I think that's what we did right. We didn't just come out and say, oh, I want to do this and let's do this because we've researched about it. No, we get to know each other. And because of that, we enjoyed the process of making the product. So I was making an app for basically doom scrollers. I know, like, we need that because I know a lot of apps are there already to help you, but as someone who've tried it before, I feel like there are some loopholes. So Product Studio was like a room for us to just be creative and think of what are different ways for us to fix something that people are currently fixing. It's like trying to practice your creative thinking. So it was lovely for me.
I agree. It's challenging, and what's good about it as well is the multidisciplinary interactions.
Yeah.
So it's a definitely good experience.
It was for me. But then again, of course, the challenges of Product Studio is that you need to have a good team. And that is also based on luck.
Yeah, that is true.
Other than luck, of course, you need to have a good leadership skill. If you don't, I won't say that, oh, you're doomed. No, like it's actually a perfect setting for you to practice your leadership skills. If you want to be a leader one day, especially as MBAs, right? That's the goal at the end of the day. But that's Product Studio. Startup Studio, we're gonna start really soon.
We're gonna start it soon, yeah.
Yeah. But so far, like the teaming up process, I love it. I love looking for people with the same vision, the same vibe. It's more tailored to what we really want to do.
Because you're doing startup, right? Did you finish your team?
I did.
You did?
I did.
Nice.
How about you?
I just had a call with my team.
Okay.
For this.
That's great. Yeah.
But this is awesome, Anyssa. Thank you for sharing. Just to wrap things up, if you can tell us what are your plans after graduating and what kind of jobs you're looking into?
Yeah. So I am under a scholarship from Indonesia. So I do have to come back to work in Indonesia after this, but not directly. So I'm looking for like a 1 year, 2 year job in New York. I will be applying to big cos, so big tech companies, not big cos, sorry, big tech companies, and also basically SaaS companies. I'm gonna apply for like tech sales roles and also product strategic roles too. So yeah, we'll see whoever is gonna take me after this.
Love it. Well, I'm sure a lot of people will want you to be on their team.
Amen to that.
Best of luck, and thank you for being on our podcast.
Thank you, Jeff.